Okay. Hello. Okay. Hello. Sorry about that, Liberty. Come on, Casper. Come on. 5 minutes, 5 seconds later, I just want to come back in. BTS rules. What's BTS? Alright. No, I don't. I do not know what BTS is. That's my favorite K-pop boy band. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well then. We're just gonna continue on here. With the
Yahoo!
Oh no. No. Hold on, just a little more time.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait, that is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that,
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment! Special bleeding service!
Whoa, and for Monami.
Huh?
Huh? Why even Monami? This is just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that'll define me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Ah, I also remember now.
Sorry.
I'm a child.
That is...
What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, it'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I decided to believe in everyone.
You guys... I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Even until now, the very end, I couldn't take away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I need to ask, before I could say what I need to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. And I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, she would have been comforted a little, as she was executed as the traitor. Would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't
Good gracious, that was
believe
such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of a point man during the class trials, as Nagito did too.
What?
And not only that, as she was the traitor, she was also Nagito's killer too.
Phew.
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean... Now that annoying rabbit is gone as well, all the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We could really leave this island?
I shall now present
The ending of the school trip. For you 5, you survived up until now. I shall give you the grade to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There's still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up for another killing right away. You're right. Stop it. What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you were empathizing that part. Does that mean the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying that's at the end already, even though there's still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left? Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
It's 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet, say something. What is your actual purpose? You're an enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what is your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
No.
Well, you just have to look forward to the rest of the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lane plan will be nothing but a toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out yourselves just how messed up this world is.
Hey.
Huh? A new world? Don't go saying no new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus.
Yeah.
Well, you're at it. You're at it. You should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless life back home will be waiting for you. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going. Forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen, and burrow my sleep into my sheets as if we were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day felt abnormally long when you spent it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's so much we don't know. About our school memories, the future foundation, Hope Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this turn and turn back on all of that? And not just that, if we were willing to leave, then where are we going? To Hope Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. I felt like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day. According to Monokuma, suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by fear that I never had felt before. Fear like I had abandoned in this world, completely, utterly alone, with nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia, like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Whoa. I rushed out the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of my cottage, desperate to escape from that fear. I rushed out of my cottage to... What? What the hell? When I left my college, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
What? Good timing, what do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found in the factory? Yeah, we were all dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see until the day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it all up so we would be able to watch it until after the class? What the fleck? Huh? What? Nani? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We're planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, at the restaurant. What the? I am so confused. I am so confused. It's not even funny. What is going on?
Yo!
Hey, you're late. Is it true that Nagito left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster, and I found it when I spotted by the factory.
Listen well.
What the fuck? Ah, coincidence, you say, Gundam! What the hell? A coincidence, you say, wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going after a rock with Gundam? I never allow that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Oh my god. Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would?
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it, it was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer and even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? What the hell? But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
how unfortunate.
I guess I lost. The outcome is complete opposite of what I hoped that I believed in. Well, that's not what it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter, like, for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action for talking about it for so long. A special prize in the final dead room allowed me to be certain for a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean, what the hell? I feel like my PS4 is glitching out. The Future Foundation must have known that truth all along. And so I was able to learn the truth. Like, what the fuck? I shouldn't be able to make fun of Hajime, and deep down I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. But now that I know the truth as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us his information about the island mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Seriously pissing me off the hell What the hell? Gee, what's the purpose of... Gee, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that? But, if you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to the entire place, that message you found in Nezumi Castle.
Well...
Steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. But it's probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. But that has nothing to do with me. What the hell? I had to hide my plan until I came to the end, but I guess now that it's nice to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. 11037. Oh wow. So if you don't get the reference, to that number, it's the number that was in the first case of Danganronpa 1 where it spelled Leon upside down. I kinda like that Easter egg. That password is... Yep. Got to use that thing to enter that specific place that only... Yes. I feel like we're talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation for this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell the others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
That's what Nagito's final message. Yes, 11037, that number that Nagito said was the password. What the... Why is Mahiru here?
Hey.
God. No. I can't fast travel. What the... What the hell? What is going on? I feel like I'm tripping balls, dude. Somehow it's quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Nerve-wracking. Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
So unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also a countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Oh my god. Starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills. If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me? Jesus Christ.
Dumbass!
Hey, now is the time to fuck around.
Young master for you, Hiko.
It's gonna be alright, you don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut up!
Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Oink, oink, oink. No, don't tell me anything, Liberty. Do not tell me nada.
What?
What was that? A pig? I told her that you only understand in pig talk. I said you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my
I'm
family.
going to kill you.
Hajime!
The password, please. Yeah, I know. 11037.
It's gonna be fine.
Alright. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go?
Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What really weird is... What the hell? This world. I knew it's gonna blow up. What the hell? I am so freaking confused, it's not even funny. Please, I don't even know what's happening anymore. Chapter 0, heading to the school trip. It would be wrong to say I was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when I thought it was a series of small shakes, it would shake suddenly, shake violently. And every time that happened, I had to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well. For me, it was comforting. I never thought to not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I got bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities would be so different. Gulp. How boring. Do you like ships? On the other hand, on the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. Haha, you look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right. That's right. That's it. So this is a ship. Ah, you just realized it now. It's really that funny. Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? Silence was staring to bore me. I instantly saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. Underneath that skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was small, exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komoera. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that, yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky. So that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? That's exactly what it is. But for me, I'm meeting for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly. That's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possesses, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? Is it who I think it is? You're obviously from Whole Speak Academy too, right? So you're one of us. Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Ah, I'm offended. I'm told I'm making a terrible conversation. Not you. This world, huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to bring them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we are in our present situation. Ah, perhaps does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. What are you planning to do now that you've ended up like this? There's nothing you can do, right? Listen, well, using people is a talent too. Now my turn is to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about the ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left me, even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. Haha, I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking to someone as amazing as you. Then will you be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person that I hate with every fiber of my being? At this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much. Hate? Then explain your hand. Ah, this. The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my real hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. And maybe that means becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one of the ultimate spirit, my sworn enemy. I see, you salvage the body. You really are a boring person. Ah, I don't want to be misunderstood. I see her as my enemy, you know, because she is my sworn enemy, because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that, wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh. That's strange. Huh? Ha 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 ha. Ah, look at the window. We're finally here. You're staring to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that one. Yeah, what's going to happen? I can't already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I'm loved by talent. But no matter what happens, if it's no concern to me, I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? What the fuck? Who was Nagito talking to? I thought it was talking to the main character in Danganronpa 1, but then just... I was talking to Makoto. Makoto Naegi. Am I too loud? Okay, in a minute. Yo sabe.
Yo sé.
What? Oh my god. Well then. What is this? It's a door. There's a door. No shit. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? What is this, Resident Evil? I'm so confused. Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient room with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. Just like before, when we gathered up in the classroom just before we met at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is there somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
What? Did he just say what I think he just said? He definitely just said, welcome to Hope Speak Academy. But, what? Why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? And not just that, what's with the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Oh, God. Yes. Whoa. Even the... Oh my god. Or the building that Monokuma made just like the fun house. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said come to the gymnasium. Wow, dude, it looks exactly like how it looked like in Danganronpa 1. Okay, well, I'll be right back, people of YouTube. I must do one quick thing. I promise it won't be too long. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Trust me. I will. I promise. my fucking bed and stay there. Okay, so what are you guys talking about it so philosophically? Couldn't say philosophically for some reason. Or at least emotionally. You guys always had like these long, deep conversations. You know, just because I will just pretend like it's nothing. You guys can go with your conversation. Okay, Liberty. I mean, I love you, but damn. Don't be so mean. Okay, gymnasium. See, even in Danganronpa 1, I was so confused about the map. Damn, dude. Feels good to be back here, but also strange. This is right here. Alright, I'm gonna go inside. Someone might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. And more freaky stuff is happening. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me behind, on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo!
You heard that announcement and came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Speak Academy or something.
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Anyway, you look at it, it's impossible. Hello. How does it feel returning to the long-awaited Hope Speak Academy?
Right, you.
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock! I just told you guys, this place is Hope Speak Academy.
Of course not!
There's no way in the hell that's true.
No!
But it is. I mean, this is basically Hope Speak Academy. Well, that's what's left of it anyway. What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Speak Academy fell into ruin.
Lies!
Are you? You're serious about that?
Stupid fool!
I don't believe it. Of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things they deserve to be ruined, right? What do you mean?
I don't like this!
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went through all the trouble to bring you to Hope Speak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone?
Don't fuck with me!
Enough with this bullshit, just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
It means... I mean, this Hope Speak Academy between the door to the ruin and inside of the ruin. What do you mean between?
Hey!
What do you mean it's... What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting grumbly? That's only knowledge can satisfy. Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something again, are you?
No way!
It's nothing to be cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then what is this graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I am conflicted, you know. One hand, I'm really happy that you're finally gonna graduate.
Are you sure
On the
about
other
this?
hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So...
That's why I'm thinking about telling you the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we stay here.
That's right.
This is just annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guests of honor arrive. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need to research throughout Hope Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What's going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey!
Like, he kept insisting that this place is the Hope Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
Ugh. How do we make it back to Hope Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There's no place for a Hope Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This building is really... this building? Is this really Hope Peak Academy? This is Hope Peak Academy. I've been admiring for so long. What the world's going on? Damn, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope, if that's what you're thinking. Just stop. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possesses amazing talents and strong will. And for a moment you were born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Well, you're just some nobody from the reserve corps who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I'm really a nobody, then you shouldn't just leave me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey!
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that to the Future Foundation, what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not world ender? Then we were really tricked by Monokuma?
However...
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that, I believe Monokuma never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma's telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said that she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. We're gonna get out of here safely. We have to do this graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we've been?
All right!
I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something about Hope Peak Academy and about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yes! He's right. Now's the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where is this place? Where this place really is? What happened to Hope Peak Academy? None of this matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so that we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that's what we're thinking. Alright, we have to decide on our own whether to not leave Jabberwock Island. Yep. He should already know that we never choose to stay on this island.
Hey!
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? What are we even looking for? Do we even have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. I'm gonna go ahead now.
Whoa!
Hey, you already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking, running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She's obviously thinking about anything.
However...
It'll be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
Alright!
We should do our best as well. Like they say, it's not necessary for everyone to stop at the green light. If we stopped at a green light, we never reach our goal.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Akane already took off on her own. It might be faster if we all split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, there's no more killing. We don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get going over with this, yeah.
Later.
Alright.
Excuse me.
Alright.
Oh my, Miss Sonia!
Jesus Christ. I should hurry up and start just a bit more, and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing I can do in advance is towards that hope. Alright. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely gonna go home.
I knew you could do it.
Huh? That's weird. This hallway I just walked through to get to the gymnasium, but what the fuck? What the fuck?
I am concerned.
Yeah, so this is the 5th floor, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that was with the plant room and the dojo. Let's head to the dojo, because we're close by it. This is a dojo. Full of strange things that will make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's just a mistake to accept the inside of this building. It makes sense. Looks like Chiaki. Oh, what is this? This is a manga. The title is Manga for Morons, a history on Hope Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with the history first, class.
Hey,
Grading this manga is the 3rd best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? It depends on the person. Just as I thought Monokuma made this, that totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really just wanted to ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll just look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting us out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope Peak Academy history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The history begins with an introduction to Hope Peak Academy. Government-funded school to the privileged, to raise people's hope and the nation's future. Many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope Peak Academy teachers who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope Peak Academy is just a school for talent. It's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decide to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes general entrance exams. Normal faculty was hired and replaced in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expense and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With the Hope Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began to further research of talent, to create Hope Peak Academy's earnest wishes, a true genius who became mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. Hope Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. And it was so sudden, like the manga that suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus, those phrases mentioned at the end of its manga. Tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. Oh. Yeah. Yes, you were, Hajime.
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. And the thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were a part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. Why do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
By the way,
based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were the one of those Reserve Department course students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed your memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often, not that I know anything about that though. Are you saying it's my fault I actually forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve course student. Damn it, what the fuck? Alright, let's head to the garden. Oh, I can't? Okay, well then what the fuck? Why is this glitching? I don't even know what you're talking about, Liberty. Another book. This one is Manga for More on the Tragedy of Hope Peak Academy, huh? Wasn't the Tragedy of Hope Peak Academy mentioned in the other manga too? Why is it... It was a trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. Read this manga, will I be able to learn more about the incident? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. The story made up as heavy as outdated stylized drawings depicting characters of solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the Hope... Yep. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamukura. Izuru was a genius known as the symbol of hope. Hope Speak Academy used all their researches to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding a superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origin and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as a symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. The 13 students of Hope Speak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. The student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stored the fires of a reserve court student who had long been dissatisfied with how they had been treated. And the uprising began. And that heralded Hope Speak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. Eventually, the incident would lead to a horrifying devastation incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Whoa! Danganronpa 0! Holy shit! Works cited Danganronpa /0. With the heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope Speak Academy. What irony. For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you were incompetent. Damn it, he's always laid up to something offensive. The ultimate hope, Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope, but for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Turns to the reserve department students in the reserve department began an uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way I have a reason to do something like that. What incident was it? And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? A violin. Alright, time to head to the science hall. Raw. This time on Monday Night Raw. What the hell is this room? It's so fucking cold in here. It's like the freezer or something. If I stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate. Yeah. There's another manga just laying on the floor here. This time the title is Manga for Morons. The biggest was. Oh my god. Okay. That's a fucking scary ass picture. It's simply a trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve course students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. A community that was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. The movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social interest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished. The wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and the death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when the senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with death to the point where people would watch them while they're enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what had it become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religions, or personal gain, just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by a high school student progress to such a hopeless scenario? The explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called the Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, yes, they used it for mankind's despair. Key members of the society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. I need some fucking water. I'll be right back. Okay. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was in a freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This definitely all made up. I mean, if this really is true, what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby store, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Well, who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough! What is this messed up manga? I thought you obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that such despair, it's the future around the nation's fault, though thanks to them stealing your school memories, the incident of that during your period has been completely removed from your brains. The incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you all the clues here are real?
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys. You can live well with just lives in the outside world. I see, that's how it is. That's what it means when you said at the beginning. Trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps no, that's definitely it. Whether or not this incident really happened, what's in the world is the ultimate despair group. If it's devoted to a certain student who guided Hope Speak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy? But if they're known as the ultimate despair, they're high school students, right? But if they actually were able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called the Ultimates. Then are the killings involved connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit, I need to get out of here. See, that was cool, I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? So we can't go to the garden. I guess I leave? No, I guess not. Oh wait, now this is open. This wasn't open before. No, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see them. Why would you pretend like they weren't here? Let's talk to Fuigo.
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. Oh, my controller died. Funny. There you go. Okay. Okay. I wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way.
Right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. Oh my god.
Hiya!
Well, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there's another thing I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you to you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga and a sumo wrestler, oh my god. I'm gonna really fill up with your blabbling. Hurry up and what are you going to tell me? It's about the key piece of information you've been waiting for so long. Surprise! It's about the ultimate despair. And even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally a title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. Yeah, wasn't it Kumaro Masami? This girl's sister? A high school girl?
yes, indeed.
Yes, Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
After the ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with a charm and humor. And created the ultimate despairs. There was the only one horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what this ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason of the incident become the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in the position that neutralized the threat. Then what was their purpose? What? Like I said, excuse me. Why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd be able to do it without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Nani? For Junko Enoshima's despair isn't about purpose, a set of principle, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair that was defined Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What the fuck are you saying? Unstuffed plushie Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Lying, denying, dying, eating, loving for her. Everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, and grudges. Anything, really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. The idea is that had been slammed into their mind. And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was decided to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Well, God. All in the name of Junko Enoshima! For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through reckless mutilation, and hopelessly topped it off. They completely believed, oh my goodness, believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
Do you know about the final days of the reserve corps students during the tragedy of the Speed Academy? Final day?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change their people's values. That is also true of the famous people throughout history. What do you mean, final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their roles as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so 2,357 students of the reserve all committed mass suicide. What the hell? Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. Only one person was excluded. One person was excluded? Is that me?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate Despair, Junko Enoshima? It doesn't scare me at all. I mean...
Bastard!
Nani? Well, that's right. You know, she died at the end of Danganronpa 1. Yeah.
Huh?
What? You didn't see it? There's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life, and a Bloody Classroom. Huh? A Bloody Classroom? No way. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like, the killings were involved, they were killings that happened at Hope Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took their own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey.
For the manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images of dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
Like...
It turns out the killing school life was a part of that whole biggest, most awful event or whatever. Junko took away the memories of former students of all Hope Peak Academy students and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope Peak Academy, and she took away their memories? That's just like us. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There was a limit in being cruel asshole. Surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
So...
The students of Hope Peak Academy are widely known as the symbols of hope. By forcing people to kill, one, yeah. Oh my god. They were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost this to the student she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there was no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then who's our enemy? Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit!
If the students from Hope Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this really is an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? Man, Hajime, you totally know the story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean, raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a time, we're getting closer to clearing my character route. They're not making sense again.
well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including the information on the outside and inside.
Yeah!
I'll raise them flags like crazy. Come on now, Monokuma, what do you want with my life? What a surprise. Do you want to hear about the ultimate despairs again? No, I don't really need you to.
Hey,
Even though the term ultimate despair refers to people... Right. You're just repeating yourself. Alright. Yes. What? Oh, I thought... I guess I gotta talk to Higo?
hey.
How much... Yeah. Guess I gotta leave then. Whoa! Huh? Oh my goodness. Alright, yeah. Yeah, the music room, and I believe, what was this room again? I actually forgot. Okay. Let's go to the music room then. Alright, that room was a chemistry lab. That's right, I remember. This is like a music room, and what's up with that fucking glitchy tablet? Yeah. A monument. There's like some sort of monument. Why would it be here in a music room? And it's not just that. The mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the future foundation, right? Oh my goodness. Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest were among the many who established the future foundation. By the graduates of Hope Street Academy. Aren't they known as world enders? This is completely different. Monokuma, he's completely made it up. What is this? Words are floating in the air. Is it a hologram? Floating words are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information a person who claims to be the survivor of Hope Speak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. Ugh, I almost threw up in my mouth. If they're survivors of the Hope Speak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by the ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and a place for them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group we can go far. Juko and Oshima will rally them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school alive. Also, if they're survivors of Hope Speak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We'll continue to investigate this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from a research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can now proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope Speak Academy. 15 students. Is that about us? The student Chiaki, who's a part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're taking form somewhere another world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore, maybe? I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we lost. Yeah, we can finally confirm the Future Foundation is on our side at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope Speak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't have said anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate spirits who caused the biggest. Oh my god, I don't want to say that shit anymore. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Oshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. The research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email. What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility was the ancient ruin. Oh. There's still so many mysteries, Hajime. I'm gonna save. Now where do I go? Oh, now I can go in here. The teacher's lounge. Alright, this feels a bit different from a classroom. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room of kind of this stuffy teacher vibe to it.
Well...
You see Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already.
Huh? Are you serious?
She just wants a hug! You know, I never actually met a leprechaun, but do you think I would have killed it with my gun? Lucky Charms just split out. Well, son of a brought us the door! Well, you know what time it is? Rape. Okay. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have just lost Junko and Ashima, the fact remains that they're incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Ashima. As long as you do nothing about the remnants of despair, you will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are recovered. Everything is for the sake of shining a figure. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. As terrible as it sounds, I'm not fucking reading that shit again. It's pretty much basically an all-out war. The remnants of despair are the ones waging that war. There's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters just below that. Whoa, okay, look at all the names. List of subjects. Kyoko Sayonji. Why is Kyoko on? Hajime Hinata, Chiaki Naminami, Kazuichi Soda, Akane Awari, Sonia Nevermind, Peko Pekoyama, Nagito Komoeda, Gundam Tanaka. Yeah, all the fucking names. Ultimate Imposter, which is, you know, who we don't know. Mahiru Koizumi, Nikon Tsumuki, Yuki Moeda, Teru Hanamura, Nekomaru Nidai, Fujihiko Kuzuryu. All the names I've seen before. The newspaper below on the blackboard below that says Kyoko Sayonji is written. What is this newspaper? What the... Wait! Sayonji? Could it be the name of the last name of that girl who was killed first in Danganronpa 1? Forgot her fucking name already, shit. Oh, what is this? Miss Hyoko Saionji. This can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance of Hyoko, but her height and figure is too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does that mean? Huh? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hyoko Saionji here. Oh, that Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name? I mean, that's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Well, it's not like that. I was close to her or anything.
Wrong!
She doesn't have a older sister. Hyoko is the Saionji family's only daughter. If she has a sister, then a relative? No, there's too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hyoko? Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? What the hell are you saying? She's dead! She's already... yeah! There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today,
well, regardless, all
white.
the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? Is this even the truth? If this is the truth, then Hyoko is in the newspaper. Is he saying the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already fucking dead? Why? Why does this even exist?
Hey!
Could it be related to a list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If that's subjects, maybe it means there are some kind of experiment, right? Did the experiment change Hyoko's body? Well, oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What an experiment. It's like some kind of experiment. It would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written in the blackboard under the list of suspects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
It's better not having to do with the time travel. Yeah, for real, I bet it doesn't have anything to do with time travel. Yo, whose man is this? An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name attached to the place here says... Ah, Izu Kamakura. Whoa, so this is the dude! Does this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery! Okay, with this, you totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime, you shall now go on to the next stage. Here we go. Yet again. Damn it, not again. Okay, well, fuck. Trying to charge my phone. I guess that when the flag mentioned by Monokuma's rage, I'm moved to a different hallway than the last. Bruh, how could he do that? Oh wait, that's right, wasn't the library here? Oh, halfway there, I had a trophy. Wait, so with the highest level 100? Oh my god. The max level is 99. Wait. Oh, Danganronpa V3 is almost finished downloading, guys. Definitely once I finish Danganronpa 2, I'm definitely going to be playing Danganronpa V3, so get hyped. That's gonna be a fun game, my guys. Okay. Whoa, it's all freaky. It's all floating and shit. Very different from Danganronpa 2 or Danganronpa 1. The billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. The file with Hope Peak Academy seal on it. It says confidential, that means it's a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking this question? For real. Alright. About Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was conducted for rigorous research in various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we'll birth a true hope that will bring any hope to the entire world. Truthfully, the program is an innovation and a plan providing the ultimate education. This plan has already been with the Academy since its foundation, so it must succeed at all costs. What follows a series of detailed instructions in the correct order. It was full of a difficult technical terms and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that. I don't Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we successfully succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it's unknown how they managed to survive this tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are also the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation once they are discovered, and we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Alright, it said that they were succeeded in acquiring them and they have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? And why is this happening? Well, I guess it's not fucking. Hey, why is my phone keep falling?
What's this?
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What's with this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
Exactly what it looks like there are Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made it the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there. Look at them. You can't even do that. Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. Ah, shit, I didn't want to do that. I don't want to listen to that shit. Oh, the music stopped. Oh, now... What the fuck? Am I upside down? Why is Akane so damn glitched out?
It smells... Based on my gut feeling.
Definitely really close, at least that's what my gut is telling me. Enemy or ally?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't know any details, I guess it's my gut after all. It's true, I get. What the flack? Ah, here's the library. What the fuck is happening? Whoa! To the Future Foundation's 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Whoa! Wow, it's been a minute since I heard my man's name. How you doing? What are you guys? What are you guys doing right now? What are you guys doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you guys how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think about it Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to this new world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy. You survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of our future filled with hope. Well, what does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnant of despair escape? Is this email addressed to Makoto Naegi? But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why is he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? I never thought I'd see my boy's name again. That's my homie Makoto, man. Not that Makoto from school days. I'm talking about my boy Makoto from Danganronpa 1. That's my dude. That's my homie. Laundry room. Huh? Alright. Neo World Program. this Neo world. It seems to recall hearing it a few times already. A Neo World program has another name. The Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research for real results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program also allow its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories and form in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device for the psychotherapeutic purpose only, and any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it's highly effective in treating brainwashing and abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world. Program? A feeling of emptiness like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I feel up until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta erase the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible! Oh my god, everything's all made up. Made up? Including me too? Hiya, how you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, why do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you, world that truly deserves to be called game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What's tech gonna... Oh my god. This hallway. When I first arrived here, I walked down the hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really resemble it. What the fuck, dude? I feel like I'm definitely tripping balls. Oh my god, the pet! How's the pet? Oh, the pet died! Aww. Oh, whatever. Oh, hey, Sonia.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily function, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. So, why would you bring something like that all of a sudden?
Oh my,
What the fuck? Why did I feel like I heard to talk about it? What am I supposed to do? Yo, I feel like I'm on all sorts of fucking acid, dude. The moment you discover the truth was a lie, all hope will despair. Is this floating? It's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? The moment I look at the object, whoa! It's a trap! It's the trap from Danganronpa 1! The AI! Welcome to the Neo World Program. A person? A floating person is talking to me? Who is it? No, is this person even a person to begin with? I'm not quite a person, I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you call me Alter Ego. That's my name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk? But what are you? Alter Ego Artificial Intelligence Program? I'm the master program behind the Neo World Program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, the only overseer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. Ugh. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing, and because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on! My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, if that feeling from earlier again. This floating like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World Program? The Neo World Program has omnited the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world as such. Only the data we collected during the experiment stage is being utilized. Specifically, that research the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer you would be most likely Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under this virus influence. That's probably why I am appearing before you. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect my data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World Program. Most of his words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. What are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know, what world is this? Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What is the Neo World Program used for in the first place? The Neo World Program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say that it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we are here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting a memory is the first step forward in replacing memory. Replacing memory is one of the features of the Neo World Program. with the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you're set to. And from there, you are uploaded the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why are our school memories taken away? There's a real reason for that, right? That's a mystery to me too. Running the program on the survivors of Hope Speak Academy while it's still in experimental stage, I'm sure there was a reason for a good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? The only thing I can think of, it sounds like we are just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us. But they were trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide much help. If only I was more reliable. I would have lost my authority to the virus like this. All of this new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and the virus? Well, for this sensation, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors! Yeah, they were designed as a teacher and one of the students. They were initiated to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the overseer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the overseer in the student role was not. They were not given any special authority at all. They'd seen that the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does a teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is purposely managing the rules they created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of that virus infecting everything, that has changed. It's changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind the true identity, but the function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole my portion of abilities which contained my authority to build a new world. It was like that. It was a Grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have a complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified as its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock in the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounded like she's on the receiving end of one-sided attack. But alter ego shouldn't have been... So many words. So many words. Oh, Liberty is gone. Oh my god. I'm so busy fucking reading all this that I'm not really paying attention to the stream chat. But alter ego should have been an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. It's a guy. Which means the supposed virus is most smart and surpasses alter ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? David, what the fuck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack on another one. It's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through the network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it to the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculation, that is the most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? But the only person who could have entered that facility is someone who was a member of the Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is true? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? But it's just the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too. A limit? If it took an overseer that has to follow the rules of an overseer, such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey!
Okay, even if you're a god in a machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, it's supposed to be an existence of life and death of... The death of you... What the fuck? Accelerates and... Hey! What the fuck? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm certainly talking to the one through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video feedback has been pretty distorted. Even so, we are forced to watch you this entire time. The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really wanted to save you right away, but because of the virus interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including the shutdown request. By the way, it's the homie Makoto! I know that silhouette from a mile away! The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept the outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak with you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? So there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe that you are listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. Never expected such a arduous virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It is our responsibility for not realizing it was too late. It's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problem in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unaware about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he need from saving us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037. Yeah, that's the number I found in the castle. North, the ancient ruin, was supposed to open after you guys are finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was a perfect act. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. The number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number, when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that to you all. I'm entrusting into your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they're going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that is waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does it mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In worst case scenario, where the observer who has the role of the teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use this as a graduation site. It's a forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own independently of the observer. Which means, even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. Even if you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. In order to do that, I need... Yes?
Don't stay up too late. I'm leaving early tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright.
What time is it actually? 11:11. I actually need to go to bed. And fuck, my phone fell again.
Say what?
What was that just now? Alright. Hey, Haji man. What was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see. Anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. Monokuma not noticed what just happened. For the ones that's spoken at length, but it's important to talk to you. Was it worth waiting all the time here? Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be any else to speak with me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't even know about our conversation with that guy just now. Alright. We knew we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but we still do need to work on do our best. Is it really a reason to do our best? Even if everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Alright, well then, I'm gonna save and end the live stream here. I'm gonna definitely finish this game tomorrow. I'll see y'all later. Peace, people of YouTube. Oh, gotta go.